What's up gang, it's Jamie here and welcome to your 30-minute kettlebell blitz. During this session, we're going to be using traditional kettlebell movements to help get your heart rate pumping, your fat burning and give you that full body strength workout that you need. If you have any injuries, if there's an exercise that you're not sure you can do, great alternatives are air squats, air lunges or any high plank variation with a shoulder tap. Make sure you've got enough space to work with, a towel to towel yourself down with, a water bottle to hydrate with, and of course, kettlebells. Make sure that weight is something you feel comfortable with lifting. If you haven't had any idea of kettlebells or not used them before, try and get booked in with one of our fitness instructors first, or myself, to be able to show you how to use kettlebells effectively. We're going to start off with 4 minutes of mobility to get your body prepped and primed and ready to rumble. We're going to start off down on your mat with some hip bridges. So from here, heels tucked into your bum, hands resting by your side, we go 60 seconds, hip bridges. What I want you to do is I want you to squeeze up into that bridge, really squeeze those glutes up at the top before you release your spine back down to the mat. Dig those heels in, squeeze up, really squeeze up at the top. If you get that squeeze right, you should feel those hip flexors stretching and lengthening up at the top. Really good game. You've got 30 seconds left up here. Again, I want you to really squeeze those glutes, fire up that posterior chain, release that body back down to the mat, squeeze up again, feel those hip flexors extend, and then release it back down. Brilliant work. The last 15 seconds to prep and prime that posterior chain, wake it up, and then we're going to flip it over into world's greatest stretch in 3, 2, 1. So flipping it over to a high plank position. Here, kick 1 foot forwards. I want you to drop the elbow to spread the shoulder blades, rotate round into world's greatest stretch. On one side, switch hands, kick the opposite foot forwards, world's greatest stretch. We're alternating sides, we have 60 seconds here. Drop that elbow, rotate round, open out that chest. Nice and dynamic in this movement. Spread the shoulder blades, then squeeze them, open that chest out. Great work, gang. Last 30 seconds of that movement. If you want to make it a little bit more dynamic, push back, loaded beast forwards into world's greatest stretch. Here, kick back, push forwards, world's greatest stretch. Just makes that movement that little bit more dynamic, helping you push that foot forwards to open out those hips. 5 seconds left. Keep spreading those shoulder blades, opening out. Make this next one your last one. Brilliant work. Kick that foot back, come up to standing. Next up, you're gonna hug, one knee in. You're gonna step out into a Cossack squat, rotate down, touch that foot. Come up, opposite side, again, rotate and touch. We're working 60 seconds, Cossack squat here. The idea is we're opening out those hips, feeling that stretch. On the inside, the straight leg here. The outside of the hip we're squatting down into, that rotation is just waking up our spine a little bit more. Keep breathing through, keep working. You've got less than 30 seconds left in these Cossack squats. Try and sit as low as you can into each side. Brilliant work. Keep going, keep working through. Here, touch, alternate. Last 10 seconds, Cossack squats. Then we come into a squat sequence to finish off. Ready? 2, 1. Next up, feet hip distance apart here. We're going to come down into a squat. As you come up, you're rotating round to your left hand side. Back down, up to right. On the next two, we're going to lean across. On that upward motion, lean across. 60 seconds, squat sequence. Let's go. Squat and rotate here. Squat and rotate over to that other side. Squat and lean. Squat and lean across. Brilliant work. So that upward motion of the squat helps us stretch out that spine, mobilize it, ready to go. Really important with kettlebell movements, as we don't want to injure ourselves. Brilliant work. Squat and rotate, lean across, and lean across there. Perfect. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Brilliant. Rest in there. Grab yourself a drink if you need to. We're going to come into our ramp phase. So during the next 3 minutes, we're going to try and pick that heart rate up. So we're warming up, ready to go. We're going to go with 3 40-second intervals of kettlebell swings. So, first chance to grab your kettlebell. Again, make sure you pick an appropriate weight. Bring it center into your mat. We're going to set up the swing to start off with. Really important we get that mindful setup right, so we make sure we're producing the movement efficiently and we're not going to put ourselves at risk of injury. So, tiptoes, go onto your kettlebell. You're going to rotate each foot 90 degrees again, okay? That places us the right distance away from the kettlebell. From here, we're going to chop and drop at the hips here, keeping the legs nice and straight. Hands onto bell, shoulder blades back and down. We call that a silverback position here. Squeeze shoulder blades back and down. From there, we throw the bell through our legs, big hip drive. We go 40 seconds of kettlebell swings. 3 intervals, 40 seconds, with 20 seconds rest in between. Get yourself set. Grab that kettlebell, place it center in your mat. Tiptoes on bell, 90 here. Chop and drop from those hips. Hands onto bell, shoulder blades back and down. Ready? We're going for 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Throw that bell through the legs. Just come up to standing. Squeeze those glutes. Eyes forwards. Really good work. Big hip drive. Squeeze those glutes. Fire that bell forwards. First opportunity here to start getting some heart rate. Brilliant work. Keep pushing through. Last 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Place that bell down. 20 seconds. I want you to shake it off. Rest. Towel yourself down if you need to. Remember to stay hydrated. Round 2 is coming in 10 seconds. So let's get back onto that mat. Mindful setup. 90-90. Chop and drop from the hips. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Throw that bell through the legs. Be aggressive with that hip drive. Squeeze the glutes. Up to standing. Push that kettlebell forwards. Brilliant work. Keep pushing, keep squeezing. 40 seconds of effort here. Hope that heart rate's coming up. You're starting to feel a little bit warmer. Keep pushing. Breathing out every time we swing. 5 seconds, heroes, keep going. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant, resting again. Last effort, best effort on this one. 40 seconds of kettlebell swings. I want you to get aggressive with those hips. Let's really fire that system up. Ready, 10 seconds till we go. Set yourself up. Tiptoes on bell, 90-90 here. Chop and drop from the hips. Hands on, shoulder blades back and down. Let's go. Last 40 seconds. Kettlebell swings. Really good. Squeeze those glutes, fire through. Just come up to standing. Don't lean back onto it, you're not a power lifter. Keep pushing through. 20 seconds. Keep pushing. Keep working. Last 10. 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Pop your kettlebell down. Grab yourself a drink. Towel yourself down. Okay? And breathe. Recover. Shake it off a little bit. Your next block of work is going to be a ramp phase. Okay? So, we are working with 6 different movements. Each one is a progression of the last. We're going to alternate between kettlebells and body weight. Everything starts with 2 reps. At the end of each round, we add 2 reps each round, okay? So, first movement looks a little bit like this. Again, setup is really important. We're going 2 kettlebell deadlifts to start off. So this time, we line our ankle bone, the malleolus with the horn of the kettlebell, either side. From here, we chop and drop. We come down low into this position here. Again, shoulder blades back and down. We go 2 kettlebell deadlifts, like so. Once you've done your 2 kettlebell deadlifts, you give me 2 air squats here, okay? Third movement, progression of the kettlebell deadlift, 2 sumo deadlift high pull. So here, big hip drive, we pull the kettlebell up to here, shoulder blades, elbows point there. Once you've done 2 sumo deadlift high pull, kettlebell comes down, give me 2 power squats there. Last 2 movements, if you're confident enough to take the kettlebell overhead, make sure you've got an appropriate weight, stick with it. If not, go with those last 4. So last 2 movements, we're going to go up, above the head, into a head cutter here. So little squat down to push it up. Catch that kettlebell, 2 reps, head cutter into 2 tuck jumps, okay? Make sure you've got enough space to move. Make sure you're well out of the way of the kettlebell, especially when you come into those tuck jumps. We don't want to injure you. Everything 2 reps, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's an ascending ladder. We're working for 5 minutes, okay? So get yourself set and come in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember that mindful setup. We're going 2 kettlebell deadlifts. Kettlebell goes down into 2 air squats, 2 sumo deadlift, high pull. Elbows come high. Into 2 power squats there. Into 2 head cutters if you're confident enough. If not, keep with that sumo deadlift there. 2 head cutters into 2 tuck jumps there, okay? We go back to the beginning, 4 reps this time, okay? 4 kettlebell deadlifts. Remember that setup, squeeze through those glutes, just drive up to standing, don't lean back on it. 4 kettlebell deadlifts into 4 air squats, into 4 sumo deadlift high pulls. Let's go, big hip drive, squeeze it up. Perfect. Kettlebell comes down, step back slightly. 4 power squats. Brilliant work into 4 head cutters. So, progression, remember, ankle bone in line with the horn. Here, up, push it above the head. Touch it on the floor each time. 4 of those into 4 tuck jumps. Okay, so step back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, we're back to the beginning. Everything 6, everything 8. Work at your own pace. At any point, you need to shake it off. Go for it, okay? We've got 3 minutes left on that ladder. So, I'm on to 6s now. Here, squeeze up to standing. 6 kettlebell deadlifts. Again, my shoulder blades are back and down. Squeezing through those glutes. Just driving up to standing. 6 air squats. Keep breathing, down nice and low. Brilliant. Into 6 sumo deadlift high pull. Here, drive up. Into 6 power squats next. Remember, if at any point you need to shake those legs off, go for it. It's not an easy workout, this one. Keep pushing through, working at your own pace, okay? 6 head cutters for me next. Here, down, push up above the head. Really good, guys. Okay, inside 2 minutes to go. I'm on to the 8s. How are you getting on? If you're above that, brilliant work. Keep pushing that pace. If you're slightly behind, don't worry. Keep control, keep technical. Don't sacrifice quality of movement for speed, okay? Last 90 seconds, let's see if we can get through that next round. Again, kettlebell deadlift here. If I show you from the side, look how I'm just coming up to standing. I'm not squeezing through any further than that. Driving that floor away. Brilliant work. Into 8 air squats. Okay, last 60 seconds coming up. Your challenge in that 60 seconds is to keep moving, no stopping. Last 60 seconds, let's go. How many reps can you build that ladder up to? Brilliant work, keep pushing, 40 seconds to go. Last 30 seconds, nothing left. You've come 5 minutes deep into this now. Let's push it on. Keep breathing and pushing with me. Ten seconds to go. Last 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. We're breathing there. Catch your breath. Okay, shake it off. Towel yourself down if you need to. Grab some water and hydrate. Okay? Brilliant work. Keep pacing it so far. Next up, we are going to go into an EMOM. If you're not familiar with EMOM, that is every minute on the minute. So I'm going to give you a task A and task B for this round. Again, we're working with 2 kettlebell movements. Your aim is to get the reps completed before the minute ends. If you finish early, you earn rest. But of course, I'm going to give you options to scale those reps up in each of the 3 rounds. So it's a 6-minute block of work. Your 2 movements are nice and simple. Kettlebell squat. So from here, hold the kettlebell up on your chest. You clamp your forearms onto the belt so it stays nice and safe. Feet shoulder distance apart. Squat down nice and low. Drive up to standing. So minute 1, your options are to go 15 or 20 kettlebell squats. Okay. Minute 2. 20 hand-to-hand kettlebell swings, okay? So they are exactly the same as a 2-handed swing. Same setup here. Tiptoes on bell, 90, 90 here. Chop and drop from the hips. This time we go 1 hand on the kettlebell. You might want to change down to a lower weight if you haven't done this before. From here, shoulder blades back and down. My resting hand is here, kettlebell comes through, drive up to standing, I change hands at the top, okay? 20 hand-to-hand swings. Remember, if you haven't done that movement before, change down to a lower weight, or I want you to go back to regular 2-handed kettlebell swings, okay? Again, set up for those here, 20, 2 hands on bell, swing, okay? So, 15 or 20 goblet squats in minute 1, 20 hand-to-hand swings or regular kettlebell swings in minute 2. Remember, if you get your reps done, you earn rest, you rest for the remainder of that minute, okay? So, get yourself set. We are coming in 5 seconds. Remember, minute 1, goblet squat. So here, pick up the kettlebell, 2 hands on, elbows clamp round. We're coming in 3, 2, 1, off you go. Down nice and low, drive up. 20 kettlebell squats you're gonna give me in minute 1. Nice and low, squeeze up. Keep that back nice and straight, chest lifted. Remember, if you need to change your weight, grab a smaller weight. Really good. 15 or 20 kettlebell squats. Keep breathing through. Once you've done your 20 reps, place your kettlebell down. You're resting, you've earned that recovery, okay? Remember, next up, we're going hand to hand or 2-handed swings. I'm gonna go slightly heavier for my swings. Remember your mindful setup. 2 tiptoes on bell. 90-90 here, chop and drop. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Minute 2. I'm gonna go hand to hand here, 20. Remember, my resting hand is there to help drive that kettlebell. Remember, if you're not confident with that hand switch, 2 hands on here, big hip drive. Keep breathing out. Every time you squeeze those glutes. Up and standing. Perfect. Once you've done those reps, rest that bell down. Round 1 in the bag, okay? Round 2, again, stick with those reps. If you finish early, I want you to add 5 reps to your squats and then add 4 reps to your swings. Obviously you're working single-sided, okay? Get yourself set. Round 2 is coming in 5 seconds. So we're going goblet squat. Grab your kettlebell, 3, 2, 1, off you go. So hopefully you're on 15, 20 or 25 squats. Keep that back nice and straight, chest lifted. Really good, heroes. Keep working through. Perfect. Once you've done your 20 reps, pop your kettlebell down. Rest. Shake those legs off. Hopefully your heart rate's pumping, you're sweating now. Really good work so far. You're over halfway through this block of work now. Remember, hand-to-hand swings or regular kettlebell swings is next. We're coming in 10 seconds. So get that set up. Tiptoes on bell. 90 here. Chop and drop. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 20. Regular kettlebell swings, or if you're confident, go hand to hand. Big hip drive. Squeeze those glutes. Keep pushing. Keep working with me. Once you've done your 20, resting down. Breathe. We've got 1 more round to go, heroes. Last round, best effort on this one. So if you can, if you haven't added reps yet, now is your time to add 5 reps to the squats, add 4 reps to your kettlebell swings. Get yourself set. Final round of this EMOM comes in 10 seconds. So set yourself up, get your head back into the zone. Pick up that kettlebell, ready for your squats. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Feet shoulder distance apart. Squat down nice and low. Squeeze through those quads. Last effort, best effort. Let's do this. Keep breathing. Last 2 for me. Really good work. Keep working, heroes. No stopping, pushing through. Once you've done those reps, once you've added that 4 or 5 reps onto that first one, rest in there. Shake your legs off. Get yourself set though, because in 20 seconds, you've got that final round of hand-to-hand or regular kettlebell swings. So get your head back in the zone. Set that kettlebell up. Remember, tiptoes on bell, 90 here. The last minute of this EMOM, we're coming in 3, 2, 1. Let's light this one up. 20 kettlebell swings. Option to take it to 24 if you can. Really good. Keep pushing, squeezing through those hips. Big hip drive. Really good. Last effort on this one. Last 2 for me. Brilliant work. Pop that kettlebell down. Once you're done on that one, you're resting. Shake it off again. Again, if you need to have that little swear to yourself, go for it. It's fine. And breathe. Perfect work. 15 seconds to turn in on that one, heroes. And then we're into our final piece of work for today. Keep breathing, keep pushing through. 10 seconds. Really good. 5 seconds to turn in now. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Great work. Again, grab that towel, wipe that sweat away. Here, grab that water, hydrate yourself. Then pop that towel away. Last block of work, we're going into one of my favorite finishes, my favorite rep schemes. It's called a 21-15-9. So you're going to give me 21 reps of 2 exercises. One is with the kettlebells, one is with your own body weight. 15 reps of each, 9 reps of each. Race through it as quick as you can, obviously with control. Don't sacrifice quality of movement, but try and get through it as quickly as you can, okay? I'm going to set a time limit for you. When I finish, I'm going to give you 60 seconds to turn in on that phase. Then we're going to finish with our stretch. 2 movements for this last piece of your workout, your kettlebell blitz. I'm going to go lighter for this one. You're going to give me 21 thrusters. So the kettlebell is up in that squat position here. Feet shoulder distance apart. I squat down low, punch the kettlebell up above my head. There, 21 reps. So it's like a squat with a press. Once you've done your 21 reps, you're going to step back from your kettlebell here. High plank position, you give me 21 mountain climbers, okay? So 21 thrusters, 21 mountain climbers, 15 of each, 9 of each. See how quickly you can get that one done in the bag. Can you keep pace with me? Again, remember, do not sacrifice quality of movement. Get yourself set. Kettlebell up. Here, 21 thrusters. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Low squat down, drive up. So it's that squat with a press at the top. Big hip drive to punch that kettlebell up above the head. Really good. 11 to go for me. Keep breathing, keep pushing it through. Once you've done your 21 thrusters, pop that kettlebell down. Mountain climbers, let's go. Each time that knee comes across, it counts as 1. They're nice and quick. 21 there. Brilliant. I'm through the 21s. Let's get into the 15s, into those 9s. So, kettlebell up. 15 reps. Low squat down. Let's drive. Really good. Great work, heroes. Keep pushing. Last 5 for me. Woo. Pop that bell down. 15 mountain climbers next. Perfect. Last effort, best effort, 9 reps of each. Let's see if we can push through this. Grit your teeth, last 9 reps. Kettlebell up, low squat down, drive, 9 reps. It's going to feel like nothing compared to that round of 21. Let's push through. Whew. Once you're done on those 9s, mountain climbers, let's go. Perfect, we're resting now. Remember, you've now got 60 seconds to try and get that one done if you haven't already. If you have already and you want an option to keep working into the stretch, I want you to come down, hold a plank here once you're done. So hold that plank hold position. If you want to mix it up, come down, squat hold into plank hold. So, last chance to turn in on that one. 40 seconds to turn in, and then we're going to our stretch phase. Remember, if you finish early, I want you to drop down into that squat hold or drop into that plank hold. 30 seconds. Keep pushing. Last little bit of effort. Here, hold that position if you're done. Give me 20 seconds. 20 seconds of your best effort, heroes. Last little bit. You are over 20 minutes into this workout. You have done a bulk of the work. This last 10 seconds is going to feel like nothing. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Great work, heroes. Give yourself a pat on the back. Towel yourselves down. Grab some water. We're going to lead you through a little stretch to finish off. So, again, we're going to come into a hip flexor stretch here. Knees at 90 degrees. I want you to tilt that pelvis backwards, lift the hands up nice and high so you feel that stretch coming down the back leg here. Deep breath in at the top. As you exhale, I want you to lean across to the side of that lead leg. Open out that side of your spine. Brilliant. Come back to center, then we're going to swap legs. So here, change sides again, tilt that pelvis backwards, lift the hands up, feel that hip flexor stretch. Deep breath in, then as you breathe out, I want you to lean over to the side of that lead leg. Brilliant work. Come back to center, both feet back, sit down into a child's pose stretch for me next. Rest your weight into those heels. Walk your hands over to your left hand side, then back over to your right hand side. Brilliant work. Next up, come into a high plank position, kick one foot forwards, one big world square stretch, drop that elbow, spread the shoulder blades, big rotation around here. Look up to that hand, both hands come down, switch feet. Again, drop the elbow, rotate round, open out that chest, nice big stretch. Back to high plank position here, push your hips high, walk your heels down to the mat. Great work. Now slowly, walk those hands in, sway side to side for me, loosen off that tension, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, restack your spine, come up to standing into a hamstring stretch. So rest your weight into the bent leg here, point the toes and the straight leg up, sit down into that stretch, hold that position here. Brilliant work. Breathing through, bring that heart rate down. Switch across onto the opposite side, again, rest your weight into that bent leg. Breathe nice and deep into that stretch. Sit into those hips. Come up to standing next. If you can balance, you can give me a quad stretch here. If you need to grab hold of something to balance, take that option now. Hold that stretch here, nice and steady. Hold that leg. Then we're going to switch across onto that opposite side here. Again, quad stretch onto that other side. One arm cross into the shoulder stretch here. Brilliant work. And then last but not brilliant, guys. Shake it off. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you on your next workout.